Which is more important? The life of a poor man or that of a rich man? The son of a wealthy businessman was recklessly driving on the road. Even the traffic police didn't dare to interfere because his father was a powerful tycoon. At that moment, the young rich man hit a tailor. Fortunately, the tailor managed to dodge in time. Enraged, the rich man's son turned his car around, intending to run the tailor over again. However, a piece of cloth that had fallen on the road blocked his view. As a result, he crashed and suffered multiple fractures all over his body. When the wealthy man saw his injured son, he became desperate. The doctors tried everything to save him, but his bones were shattered beyond repair. The rich man demanded they find the best doctor in the world. The doctors, afraid of losing their jobs, called upon Black Jack, the legendary surgeon. But even Black Jack couldn't heal the young man. Facing the tycoon's threats, Black Jack reluctantly suggested that the only way to save him was to replace all his damaged organs. But that would require a donor. The rich man suddenly remembered the tailor. He bribed a judge who sentenced the tailor to death and sent him to Black Jack for medical use. 2 days later, Black Jack performed the operation. The rich man's son began breathing normally again. The doctors were astonished by Black Jack's surgical skill. 2 months later, when the bandages were finally removed, the operation was deemed a success. However, when the rich man returned home, his servant rushed to report that his son had disappeared. At that very moment, the young master appeared at the tailor's shop. The tailor's wife thought he had come to take revenge, but instead he picked up a pair of scissors and began sewing with remarkable skill. Seeing this, the woman was stunned. She realized it was her own son. In truth, Black Jack had known all along that the rich man's son had already died. He had secretly transplanted the tailor's face onto the young man's body, saving the tailor's life in the process.